Watching Jolly Green and the Slambox. I can Ollie clean with some ham hocks. I'm Muhammad Ali, mean about my fam ox. The border collie scene with some lamb chops. The tamale beans talking to some damn rocks. Melancholy spleen flim flam socks. This ain't Charlie Sheen and the Shamrocks. Mine Ollie's clean thermodynamics. You're watching Jolly Green and the Slambox.
People have a memory loss. They don't remember I'm the boss. You're claustrophobic when I close it. In on your men and your faculty. Your wackabee out my face. You must be basic if you think that you can tackle the triumphant. I pump in the volume. Increases your mises, get sliced to pieces. Please listen to my album. Even if you're white like talcum and a pagan, just stay in tune with my tune, and I presume it's doom designated to anyone who stated a word against me. I serve an MC simply. Put like my foot up your anus, you shameless. Trying to get over, I'ma go for mine. You know the time, now that I'm older, I'm gonna rip niggas' heads with the said salutations. Introducing Dell and it's been for boosting tales of my adventures. Attempt to try and you will limp or die, whichever I choose you lose. Crews get ashamed cause we blame them for fighting. You might win if you start writing and stop fighting. No time for games, I rearrange my vocals in your headphones. I vote till I get an answer, acknowledge and abolish all the whack records. Hieroglyphics should know respected. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. I get juice when I let loose a little of my cleverness. Up under my follicles with no moose. Choose your weapon, you kept stepping, you swept in a hurricane. Deliver your brain. So your next generations of youth will be facing the truth. And the truth is, I'll leave you with a loose tooth. Gums get split if you bent. I'll extract the truth out your ass like I'm standing in the pulpit. Or a lie detector, wreck your sector when you're standing. I can't swing branding, expanding on what I'm handing to the people. Cause we will, and you can't say a damn thing about it. If you doubt it, you're already out of line. So let me remind you behind about the switch, which I used to bruise your bottom. That little nigga tried to cut, I caught him. He didn't think that I would see that. So be that, and be off the D, cause we rap. We sap the strength and lap the length around the whole course of time, and still got the time to unwind. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. We MCs make me Earl. Earl is your world is crushed because I gotta make you hush. You gotta be eliminated. The way I demonstrated, you hate it, but still I am the greatest. Like a boxer, I'ma knock your socks off. Nowhere to run to, exits are blocked off. Steadily I'm dissing, man. I hope you're listening. Brothers like my flow, others ride my jock like a bicycle. But I'm psycho, fools try to play me like Tycho. Got to pull the rifle, Daisy, graze the ass with the BB. It comes speedy, sign the peace treaty, or you'll be needing medical attention when I leave you bleeding. Though a monkey rich in your program crammed up your ass, and it's just too bad, son. Catch a bad one. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. Who caught the horn? You bought the form. If you're a foe, I'm gonna break your fucking arm. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
Hey YouTube, Jolly Green here. You just got finished watching another episode of Jolly Green and the Slambox, and the one you just got finished watching was the one-footed Ollie, or the Ollie North. Now, I was familiar with this trick from doing it in the 80s, and there's two ways to do Ollie North. And one of the ways is for your front foot just to push off and then back in and keep the board level. And the other was what I would consider the Ron Allen way. And if you're not familiar with the skater Ron Allen, he's legendary, one of my favorite skaters from back in the day. And he still skates to this day and still rips, and he's in his 50s. But anyway, Ron Allen had this amazing one-foot Ollie where the board, he could do it really, really high, and the board would come up and slap him in the leg and then pop back off, sort of like you do a no comply, or a lot of people do no complies these days, which causes better control in a no comply in certain instances, but that's really a tangent and beside the point. But anyway, Ron Allen had wonderful one-footed ollies. So the make that I did on the Slambox was a sort of a cross between both of those methods. It didn't fly up all the way, but it went fairly rocket, and then I was able to catch it and push it back down. So, you know, the first time that I did it, as you could tell from the tries and the first make that I show, I wasn't filming it from the right angle, and it doesn't even look like I did a one-footed ollie, but I did do a one-footed ollie. But you can definitely tell from the side view, so I learned something about filming at that time as far as just throwing your camera up and getting some footage. Make sure that it's probably for the best angle for the trick. But I didn't really think about it before when I just threw the camera up there and started trying it. The one-footed ollie was sort of hard to get in this case. I don't really have much trouble at all. I even learned it switch, which was actually pretty hard on flat. But coming off the bank ramp onto the Slambox, it almost seems like I was scared. It's an ankle breaker. A couple of times I could feel myself land right in front of the board, and then it's just unstable. So it's just sort of a hard trick to do unless you're just imagining it like you're doing it on flat. I imagine it's probably easier to do downstairs than it is up off a bank, where you sort of have to adjust your angle. My other problem with it was it kept on hill flipping. So, but other than that, it was fairly easy to get, and it's a really cool trick, and I'm glad I went back and got footage of it sideways, because you would probably just have to take my word for it that first make was actually an Ollie North. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. So good news in my no comply video that I've been working on. I've mentioned in the past that I had to get another computer to be able to, and it's a really good computer to be able to edit and do the things that I wanted to do, because I had to trade in my work computer, and it wouldn't let me download the programs that I needed to download. So anyway, I had to pause on my no comply editing video. I have since started back, and I'll probably work through the 200 through 300 clips, meaning the numeral 200 through 300 numbered clips this weekend, and then I'll start working on the 300 to 400 series, getting them into the format that I need, and then I'll be editing them probably next weekend. But I also am helping my kid move out because they're getting an apartment and their own place with their boyfriend. So busy weekend as far as that goes. I recently heard some news this week, not related to that, or actually my personal life, of things upcoming that will be sort of tumultuous in my life, and some changes going on. So I'm thinking about making some personal videos and uploading them to YouTube, sort of documenting that process, just because I don't know what's going to happen, and might as well maybe document it and let some people go through it with me, maybe. I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about. I'm not sure, but at any rate, probably before I do too much of that, I will be finishing that no comply video. It's probably going to be about another month to a month and a half before I can get it out, but I'm really moving along now, and my new computer is really kicking some butt. It's really fast, and I imagine that I will be able to do all kinds of things in the future after I finish this video too. Also have an idea for the next project, year-long project that I'm probably going to make. It might not be quite as difficult as the no comply one happened to be, though. I saved the no complies I did this week, in which were things that I had never done, so I'm up to 660 clips. I'm hoping maybe not to get to 700 before I finish the video, but it's possible if I end up doing things that I haven't done yet, which that's a very sort of hard thing to do. It's hard to even think of things I haven't done anymore as far as no complies go, but I do have, I guess, a couple ideas. So anyway, I'm pouring my heart out to you, YouTube. Sorry, it's been a little while since I talked to you heart to heart, and just wanted to let you know what's going on in my life. And so look forward to those things that are coming up soon. And if you like this content and I'd like you to subscribe and comment below. And anyway, I'll see you next time, YouTube. Have fun and be safe out there, and thank you very much.